Hello, everyone. This is April Cox, and we have another special treat for you, for the kids, for those that are like me, just big kids at heart, and are ready for a little bit of Christmas spirit. We have Santa Claus with us here today, who's continuing the Read-Alouds, and we're going to move forward reading some amazing children's books from some of the authors that I work with. Welcome, Santa.
Thank you, April. And thank you for these lovely books that you've helped produce, helped give birth to.
I love it. And I'm so happy to have you here. I know that you have some books we want to get into, knowing that we have a lot of kids that weren't able to make it live today. Do you have any messages for the kids or things before we jump into reading the stories?
Absolutely, yeah. Now, I'd like to say I hope you're all having a wonderful time, whatever you're doing, and that you'll enjoy on catch up watching me reading these books. And I think you'll really like the books because they're some of Rudolph's favorites. I read 3 last week and he told me off for not reading these 3 as well. So I've got to read them today, haven't I?
Wonderful. I'm so glad that you will. Awesome. So what's our first book to start with today?
Well, we're starting with Santa's Lost Reindeer. Quite a worrying story. And it's written by Rachel Hilz, and it's illustrated by the wonderful Ramesh Ram. The front pages have got me bursting through some wrapping paper. I don't remember doing it, but still, must be so. It was the night before Christmas, the night just before, when good old St. Nicholas showed up at my door. He knocked and he knocked, then pounded and pounded. That jolly old man with a belly so rounded. Rude. From cookies and milk and all sorts of goodies that he gobbled down quickly while warming his footies. Look, that's me stuck outside the door. And there's those rotten cats and dogs nicking my food. Shocking. Oh no, they're just dogs. He flung the door open, bashed into the wall. There Santa stood, trying hard not to fall. He was gasping for breath and gripping the wall. The new reindeer's the one who's to blame for it all. That foolish deer fled. He was spooked by a jet. I'm sorry to say, I'm just very upset. You can see how upset I am, can't you? And to my dismay, I just have to say that even old Santa can have a bad day. I'm training new deer. See, my last team got old. They said they were tired. They said they were cold. They said their backs ached, their eyesight was failing. They griped and they grumbled because they were ailing. I've a new leading deer. He's just a young fellow. He's clever and fast, and his nose shines bright yellow. But we lost the new guy when our sled took a dive, and I need some real help from a big 4-wheel drive. I'm afraid Bucky's lost somewhere out in the cold. And for tracking down reindeer, I'm getting too old. I was hoping you'd help me find my large pet. There are many deliveries we haven't made yet. I'm afraid he's still learning and might be in trouble. I must hurry to find him, so quick, on the double. So the rest of us climbed in this truck super quick. There was Mom and myself and good old St. Nick. Inside our garage, the 8 reindeer stayed warm, while we all froze our bums in the giant snowstorm. Santa said, "We will find him, even though it is night. After all, the end of his nose is a light." We went to find Bucky with his bright yellow glow. We hoped it would shine through the blizzarding snow. We travelled for miles on the slick winter road. It was snowing and blowing and ever so cold. Then we finally saw through the black of the night a set of great antlers and a shining bright light. There stood our poor Bucky, incredibly lost, and so cold that his coat was all covered with frost. Santa stepped from the truck onto white, crispy snow. He said, "Oh, I'm so glad to see Bucky's bright glow." "Come, Bucky," called Santa. "Come, Bucky. Come, boy." Both Bucky and Santa were filled with great joy. Bucky was cold, frozen right to the bone. We must warm him, Mom said. Then let's get him home. So into the truck went the frozen reindeer, while down Santa's cheek slid a warm, joyful tear. We took Bucky home and thawed him right out. Then Santa's team left to continue their route. Before Santa left, as he started to go, he looked at me saying, I want you to know I really love Bucky. He's such a good dear. When he disappeared, I had so much to fear. I think Bucky's happy to give me a scare. If a deer has 9 lives, he's got no more to spare. Thank you for helping me find him tonight. Thank you for helping make everything right. Santa stopped and he paused. He said nothing more. He walked right on past me and rushed out the door. Then as quick as he left, he came running back in, with presents piled all the way up to his chin. Santa carried the presents to our Christmas tree and spread them all out for my family and me. The time then had come for old Santa to go. He headed outside in the white swirling snow. Then into the night, Santa left with his dear. Merry Christmas to all, was what I could hear. I stared up at the sky in that dark, snowy night. I saw it. Oh, yes. There goes Bucky's bright light. And that's Santa's Lost Reindeer.
What a lovely story. I love it.
It's a great story, isn't it? And a happy ending, which is...
Yes, I love that's my favorite kind of endings.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Santa, for doing this. And I may just be coming back to you with some more books. We're gathering some more information together and pulling our favorite books from authors. And we might just have to schedule some more. And maybe it'll be in August. Who knows? But we have definitely got a couple more dates in December. And I think this is just such a great service to the kids. And I know how excited they'll be to see your smiling face.
I hope so. And can I just tell them they should keep being nice, being kind to their friends, and they'll stay on my nice list. And that's
absolutely
the main thing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And Rudolph will love some more books. That would be brilliant.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, children.
Bye.
Bye, grown-ups.